Hello guys, it's Steve here from Droid Africa. In today's video, I'll be telling you about Vernee M5, a smartphone that offers you premium features at a pocket-friendly price tag. From a premium plastic build to spacious internal storage and RAM, all at just $100. So at $100, what is the Vernee M5 made up of? First, you get a premium plastic build with a 5.2-inch HD display. There is a 5 megapixel camera sensor, the speaker grill, and an ambient light sensor above the display. The power button and the volume rocker are kept at the right hand side of the phone. You get a 3.5mm audio jack and a secondary mic above the phone, while the hybrid SIM slot is kept at the right hand side of the phone. At the base of the device, there is a USB 2.0 port, the loudspeaker opening, and the primary microphone. Turning to the back, you get a protruded 30 megapixel main camera along with a single LED flash and a fingerprint sensor below it. There is a built-in 3300 mAh battery, but despite that, the phone feels very light and comfortable to hold. I'm completely satisfied with the build quality of this device, but since the phone is using on-screen nav keys, what are those huge bezels at the top and base of the smartphone for? Yeah, that is my turn off with the design on this device. Now, how good is the 5.2-inch IPS display? Well, while a 280 pixel density is far below what you will see on a high-end smartphone like the OnePlus 5T in 2018, I still find the display on this smartphone to be crisp enough for a day-to-day use. The display produces sufficient brightness for a moderate outdoor use, but using the phone at full brightness could make the color appear washed out during indoor use. So, how about the processor? This device is powered by an octa-core MediaTek MT6750 processor at 1.5 GHz along with Mali T860 GPU, 4GB of RAM and 64GB internal storage. I ran series of tests and some comparison with the processor and got good results. On Antutu, the device got some number above 40,000. Geek Benchmark and Basemark OS V2 also produced great results, enough for mid-range smartphone. Thanks to the fast 4GB of RAM and the spacious 64GB internal storage, I was able to throw multiple apps and games at the M5, most of which the device handled without stress. The main camera on the M5 is a 30 megapixel sensor along with a single LED flash. The camera supports face detection, autofocus, and f2.0 aperture. Outdoor camera outputs in full daylight are crystal clear. Despite being a mid-range phone, noise level on the camera is kept very minimal. I discovered that the smartphone is able to take in much light enough to produce clean images. As for indoor and low light images, well, don't expect above average quality. I discovered that while the rear LED flash is bright enough, it can bright up only objects at close range. The front-facing 5 megapixel camera does the job pretty well. Using it in full daylight produced clean surface, but indoor or low light shot was its main challenge due to the absence of front-facing LED flash. The rear fingerprint scanner, when properly set up, does the job pretty well. It can even be used to authenticate online payments. It's just that the scanner is not fast enough. Everything you get from the software department of this phone is stock Android, starting from launcher to gallery, file manager, and etc. One thing you will like with this device is the fluid operation aided by the 4GB of RAM and the almost stock Android 7.0 Nougat. Multitasking was also a fluid. The 4GB of RAM can hold between 15 to 20 apps without running out of memory, and of course that depends on the memory demands of apps in question. I also noticed that the setting app, gallery app and file manager app retain side menu navigation bar, which you can slide out and navigate to any part of the app like you would on tablet. As part of the connectivity option, the Vernee M5 supports either 2 nano SIM or a single nano SIM plus a 128GB SD card. Core quality is one of the coolest things on this device. The earpiece grill is loud with surprising bass, which makes you feel as if your collar is just beside your ears. Data transfer was not a problem either. Aside the standard Wi-Fi connectivity option, the device supports 4G on all 2 SIMs. As for the multimedia, audio player and gallery app is Google Music and Google Photos. As such, no much customization and equalizer option for both the music player and video player, but user can always install players of their choice. The Vernee M5 comes with a single loudspeaker kept at the base of the smartphone. The speaker produces loud and clear sound enough to fill a room, but sound quality is not rich enough like what I saw on the Vernee M5. As mentioned earlier, this device has got a 3300 mAh battery. Despite the fact that this device have no support for fast charging, I still discovered that the battery charged up a little faster than usual thanks to its 5V 1.5A charger. But I also discovered that the battery also depleted faster than usual. Due to the unusual battery consumption, I took extra time to test out the battery performance, and I discovered that the smartphone tends to have more battery stamina when charged to 100% than when charged below 80%. So if you want to get the most out of the battery on this smartphone, do ensure to always charge it to full 100% when possible. So on one hand, Vernee tried to offer an affordable smartphone that can still do it all, while trying to save costs on the other hand. OEMs combining these two options at the same time will always result in a miss and hit target here and there, if you understand what I mean. So if you are a student or perhaps a smartphone user with a lot of memory demand and in need of a smartphone that will not slow you down while scrolling through your stuffs or navigating web pages, then the Vernee M5 is for you. On the other hand, if you are looking for a smartphone with stellar battery performance, then you might want to consider the Xiaomi Redmi 5. But in either case, let me hear your comment below and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.